right, welcome to the award-winning Ed Brown Show. And we have another outstanding guest. Hope you had a nice holiday and all that good stuff. We have Essie Willis here. She's the Center Director of the Glen Arden Hope Program. Now, this is a dynamic program. You can see all the awards that they've won. Welcome to the Ed Brown Show, Essie.
Well, thank you for the invitation.
Give us a background. How did you get involved with this Hope Program there in Glen Arden?
As I said, that it's an indication that God really has a sense of humor. I first entered Glen Arden Apartments in 1998. I was over there working with Prince George's County Public School System, the Even Start Family Literacy Program. And so we were bringing, in order to help students, the participants, to earn their GED. And so we were trying to also give them enrichment programs. At that time, we were doing parenting and other forms of enhancements. And so bringing on programs, at that time was strictly for the participants in the Even Start.
And then you have a copy of your staff members that was shown a few minutes ago, and the award that you received was shown while you were speaking. So tell us about the award.
Okay, the award here is with our models. We're a model center. We earned this for the services that we provide in the program and that we offer our residents. In addition to that, the community members. We received this award, an earned award, should I say, from HUD. It is known as the HUD Model Central Classification because we are a neighborhood network center.
Oh, great.
And the pictures that you saw earlier was the pictures of our partners, because the partners are the ones who really make it happen.
Yeah, I see that. There's quite a few people in your group there that was working with in order to receive an award right there. What about the program itself? Give us a little idea about the program, how it works.
Okay, how it works with the program and in terms of the services. There are a few components. We have the after-school component, which deals with providing students with an opportunity to improve their grades, an opportunity to learn enrichment programs through our art department. We also have the computer lab where they get a chance to help them with their homework.
I know the youngsters enjoy that.
Youngsters enjoy it, and the adults come in there also for employability training.
Oh, and the
job search.
Yes, program with computers.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
We have several programs that's available and services. We even have our daycare center that's on the property. We also have our behavior therapeutic program that's there that provides services with persons who need it, whether it's individual counseling or family counseling. We have on the program there, we have an organization that provides services for people who've been diagnosed with HIV and AIDS.
Is that right?
Yes, we have a physical health program that's there with an internist and a pediatrician. And we also have programs that come in that's not headquartered there, but through our partnership with Prince George's Community College. We have,
you work with
Dr.
Duke?
Yes, right. The community college, through their continuing ed program, we were able to provide services for parents who wanted to continue their education, continue the training, whether it's life skills or whether it's math or whether parents wanted to get a degree or certification in hospitality management or construction management. We have an ongoing relationship with them, a beautiful relationship. And Bowie State University, yes, because they offer us interns.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
Intern
from Bowie State University.
Fantastic.
We're excited through their pedology department does that, and they come out and they work with our students, and they work with other of our service providers. And all our service providers are 501c3 programming. We also have a performing arts program where children go up there and learn about singing and dancing and drama. We have that, and it's really a holistic setting because we offer Vacation Bible School. We have a partnership with the Maryland Park and Planning for the summer camp, and we have a partnership with the University of Maryland Extension Program, we have a gardening program there for young people.
Program.
Yes, go green.
All right, go green.
And so that's right, go green. So we're really excited about the relationship we have with the college and also with Reed Temple that's responsible for helping us with our getting all of our toys and gifts for our kids this time for the holidays and inviting our seniors there for.
And you're involved with the seniors?
The seniors, yes. We are multifamily housing.
Fantastic.
For our seniors. We would have a food bank there through our relationship with Project Hope. And Heart to Hands, I said, is responsible for our providing resources for people who've been diagnosed with HIV and AIDS. We have other youth leadership programs done through the Tinzali and the Next Step programs. But young people can earn their community service hours. So we have programming that extends itself from the young people all the way to the seniors, because we know this is inclusive, and our model that we talk about, teamwork makes dreams work. And now we have our teamwork at work, and that's what we're doing, because we working with the community members. We bring in programs that are based on observation and based on need assessments. And so we're trying to move the population forward, where it be a place where they can move in, move up, and move out to self-sufficiency. So the values that we're trying to instill in them deals with commitment, discipline, passion, and accountability. The whole thing is about doing your part, doing your part that you can help improve the community, doing your part first to improve yourself, your family, the community, and the country at large. And then you can get some real benefits, because we want to become real viable citizens. So we look at it from the spiritual aspect of it, from the educational part of it, the training, enrichment, and also dealing with it in terms of life skills development. We have a relationship with the Prince George's County Public Health Department, where they come in with the Strengthen the Family program, the Dare to Be You program. These are programs for families, for parents, and for the children to various ages. We also have programs that are strictly for parents that talks about raising children, dealing with housekeeping, making the right choices. We have programs that deals with credit repair, financial literacy. That's important. How to manage your money so that you won't have the money kind of managing you. And
right, so right. Most of us, that's what happens.
End up being a slave to that. So we have a tremendous art academy. Our students have done beautiful work. I mean, they take it from, this is our relationship with Spectrum Art Studio. They take it from the visual, before they get to the visual part, we have to go in there and let them see what they're feeling, and come up with something that is beautiful and something that is representative of what they feel in their environment, what they want to become. So we're doing that. We put on plays. We put
on plays?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the summer, we put on Pinocchio.
And where do you operate from? You operate from Glen Arden?
Yes, from Glen Arden. We have a main building there, the Resource Center, which is the 3030 building, and no one lives in that building. The management has been so wonderful and proactive in this movement of getting people to move forward, to feel good about themselves and become better people. So we have an entire building that's exclusively for service providers. And we also have one building, one unit that is used for the therapeutic behavior services that we provide, and also for the physical health department, and we also have Narcotics Anonymous that's on our property. So we take a look and see what the needs are and see what the barriers that are in place to preventing people from moving forward. So we go in and we address the barriers, trying to reduce or eliminate the barriers, but it has to be a partnership first with the people who are engaging in those activities. We want the parents to be accountable, the children to be accountable. We reward our children beautifully in the end of the year, because all of our kids who are participants in our programs receive gifts and toys.
Is that right?
Oh, absolutely. And during the summer, we give them opportunity to go and go to Six Flags. We go to I get a chance to go to the splash parties and locations like that. And they go down to King's Dominion. Give them an opportunity to go outside of Glen Arden, because we don't want them to be behind the walls so long and not understanding that the world has become globally small, and they end up like the lost colony, not knowing how to maneuver in their own society, in their own country. And we also have an ESL program there as well.
Is that what it is?
English is a second language. We have persons where English is not their first language. They come in and they learn English, and they want to aspire to earn their GED. We still have a literacy program there.
That program is really wonderful. It has so many things that you're doing there. How many staff members do you have for all of that?
Well,
we saw a picture of it. Looked like about 10 or 12 of them. Huh?
Okay, we actually don't have staff per se. We work with interns, and we work with our partnerships with our partners that we have.
Like the colleges.
Yes, the colleges, and then
park and planning,
and our other service providers, whether it's the community college, whether we're working with the health department, whether we're working with Heart to Hands, whether we're working with Family Literacy Council, or whether we're working with the Even Start program for Prince George's Public School, whether we're working with Family Network, whether we're working with Family Tree, Job Corps. We're working, so we find out and we have some really very talented young people
certainly
in Glen Arden Apartments. So it's one of the best kept secrets.
Yeah,
and even through our tutoring program, we tutor kids Monday through Thursday. We have brought on 3 new partners this year. We had Glen Arden Boys and Girls Club. They came over and used our facilities to practice the cheerleading, and their cheerleaders were very victorious this year. Their sports won in many ways.
And they got a terrific track team.
Yes,
it's #1.
So they're doing. We're really become more visible in the county, and for very positive reasons. So that I should say, and so in working with that, we had the Teen Express, what I mentioned earlier, not the name, but mentioned earlier about the services was dancing and dealing with drama and dealing with singing and music, but keyboarding or whether you any type of instruments. We're doing that because we want them, and it's all dealing with on a spiritual level, very positive, holistic atmosphere.
That's very good, Mrs. Essie Willis. Now tell us, this is a fantastic program that Glen Arden has here, and we want to congratulate you and your staff for a fantastic, here you got the awards from HUD, and this is a resource, Glen Arden Apartments Hope and Resource Center, and #1 in the county. I mean, very few organizations are offering the things that this resource center is. So when you get time, go by there and see Essie, and she'll tell you, basically the other things she's doing. So once again, I want to congratulate you and the Glen Arden Resource Center for such a fine program, and congratulations for the Platt and the staff members. The staff members have done a terrific job. And once again, I'll be back in a few minutes there. Welcome back to the award-winning Ed Brown Show. And this is 2011. We're going to start the Economic Development Program. We're going to have the first African-American councilman, Floyd Wilson. He, in Prince George County here, he went through Prince George County. He helped to develop what we have here. But the idea is we're going to set up a program where every other month, Mr. Wilson will be coming, give an economic report on Prince George County, the types of things that are happening. So that you look forward to that on the Ed Brown Show. That'll be every other month. Welcome, Floyd.
Thank you.
I mean, this is like old times. And the things that you have contributed to Prince George County, just outstanding. Although you're not in office now, you have continued, and I'd like to congratulate you first, continue to work to make Prince George County what it is today.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
and I know that, but
Yes.
but the idea, Floyd, is that this new economic development, I want you to head that program.
Yes.
But the major item when we're going to talk about is tell the people how important it is to get involved in minority businesses.
It's absolutely important. We have over 250,000 people leave this county every morning to go work for someone else, and 250,000 come back every afternoon in the rush hour and what have you. The bottom line is that's not necessarily the best way for us to exist. We can be our own boss. We can
Say that again.
we can be our own boss. We have the programs here in the county. We have the financing for the problem. We have whatever one needs to start their business. We can do it right here in Prince George's. The sad part about it is that most people don't know how to do it. And my job has been working there in the government, Prince George County government. We've been working with various churches and what have you, civic associations, organizations, what have you, to see to it that the word gets out, that we have coming to this county basically something like $32 billion in projects, as B is in boy. $32 billion in projects that are coming from north to south Prince George's County. And in many instances, we have set up laws which stipulate that there must be small and minority business participation. And all too often we fall short of that goal, primarily because of the fact that our people don't know that these opportunities are there. They don't know where to go to find them. My job is to help and see to it that that does not continue.
Now, name some of the programs and just go through if a person is interested in starting a business.
If you wanted to start your business, the first thing that I recommend is that you get certified. By certification, we're saying that in order to be certified, you must be 51% owner and control of your business. You must fall in the category of African American, Asian American, Hispanic American, or female, American Indian. If in fact you fall into any of those categories, we can put you in what is called the Minority Business Enterprise Program for the state of Maryland. The state does the certification. It's a price you can afford. It's free. That I see
no reason not to be certified.
No reason not to be there.
Right.
By getting into the program as a certified minority business, you automatically in a database whereby when we have contracts at the county level or the state level or even at the federal level, when you're building, for instance, something like the National Harbor, we have a memorandum of understanding with the National Harbor that 30% of those contracts and those jobs must go to minority vendors.
And you were instrumental in getting that to 30%. It was
My
10.
name is in that memorandum of understanding,
Well,
yes.
well, tell us about that.
Basically, Peterson, when he came to Prince George's, he wanted to do the right thing. In that program also, the federal monies as well as county monies. There's a piece there which is called the TIF program, the Tax Incentive Program. That is to say, if in fact he abided by the memorandum of understanding of 30% going to minority vendors, he could in fact delay his taxes for maybe 2-3 years, depending on the situation. That's an incentive.
Incentive, certainly.
For a developer to come to Prince George's County. Many people don't know that. But when they come, you have, for instance, we're building roughly 6 new cities, equivalent to 6 new cities in this county. National Harbor, Conterra. You have, in the middle, you have Woodmore Town Center. And then you have any number of projects. For instance, you have the art district there as you enter the county there at Rhode Island and Eastern Avenue. I'm sorry, that would be Eastern Avenue. You have Conterra, which is roughly 2,400 and some acres. You have down in the south there, the harbor was only 350 acres. All of these are opportunities. The Conterra project, the Woodmore Town Center, the Ritchie Station Marketplace, the Vista Garden Marketplace, Bellcrest, Carrington. Carrington is right there at Central Avenue and 301. You have the University of Maryland Town Center right there in College Park, 900 and some units. Class A office, 1.6 million square feet. Someone has got to build that. Then once they build it, they have to occupy those offices with jobs. And that's what it's all about. Right now, when you look at the job situation across the United States, it's nowhere near the efforts that we can have right here.
Right here
in
in
comparison.
Prince George County.
Yes.
Right.
So my bottom line is, you have all of these opportunities. We want not only the adults of today, but the youth that are coming behind them
Yes.
to get that expertise where they can do the drywall, they can put in the electricity, put up the bricks, lay the carpet, do whatever is necessary in order to build those buildings. And then once those businesses come in, you have jobs there for IT, what have you. So I'm very excited about this process.
I'm excited about it too, because just like I was saying off camera, during our era, it was, get a degree and get a 9-to-5 job. That was the end of it.
Yes.
But now things have changed.
Oh, yes.
Well, the young people have to be introduced into the business world, the economics of this country.
Exactly.
9-to-5 is antique.
Yes.
Yes. And that's the thing. That's why in the programming that we're going to have in economic development, we're going to have it so the individuals that are interested in getting into business, qualifying, and things, that they will have to look at Ed Brown Show and find out. And you tell them basically where to go to get these things.
Well, when we talked about the certification, that's right there at the Maryland Department of Transportation. If you go to this particular website, it's www.md as in dog, OT, state, STATE, .md.us.
Now, when you certify, Floyd, the certification is based on numbers. A lot of people have business ideas and things like that, but they don't have staff. Is a staff requirement, or how does the certification work?
The bottom line is basically all you have to do is have this idea that you want.
Well, that's what.
Once you get that idea, you want to register your business. You've got to get your federal tax number. You've got to get the local license for whatever your business may be. Bottom line is, we have workshops. We have organizations out here that are here to help you.
You're right.
The people at MDOT have made a commitment to us that if in fact we have anybody that wants, say today or any other day, they will automatically stop work with them. Just come to them or call them or what have you. You have to fill out that application. But in many instances, if, for instance, they ask for 3-year tax return. If you haven't been in business 3 years, you just put N/A because you don't have 3-year tax return.
Right.
Bottom line is, you can in fact go there with the day being the first day you have had this idea.
Right.
Set it up. You have to determine what structure you want. You want LLC, S corporation, or whatever. You set that up. You define what it is that you want to do, and then you've got to pull together a business plan.
Okay.
If in fact you don't know how to do a business plan, we have a group of people called SCORE, SCORE, from Small Business Administration, the federal SBA. They will sit down with you. Right today, you can go to the Prince George's Economic Development Corporation, and there's a division there called the Small Business Initiative. They will work with you. They will sit down. They have persons there that can sit down with you, go through all the steps that you need to go in order to set up your business, do your business plan, do the marketing plan, whatever it takes in order for you to do that. The SCORE people will do the same. You have many organizations out here that are available to do that. SBA is a tool that you can use. That's the federal government. It's another tool. If in fact you needed financing,
Good.
you have that right there at Economic Development Corporation, located right at the corner of Apollo and Lotsford, right there in Largo.
Right.
They have workshops almost every week of the month. Many of them are free. Some may cost. In some instances, they serve lunch or what have you, breakfast. But the bottom line is, if there's a
Exposure.
will, there's a way.
Right.
And we're saying, by utilizing some of those tools, University of Maryland also has programs. The state has the program there, which is called SBD as in dog, C, the Maryland Small Business Development Center. Is located right there at Baltimore Route 1. I can't think of what that address
but all
is.
this information now, I think at the end of the program you have the phone number and things like that
Yes.
people can actually call and
get that information.
And get that information. See,
It's on the
that's the
website.
major thing.
Yes.
See? Right.
Yes,
And-
it is definitely there on the website. It's the information's there. We share that information. One of the things that I'm doing is working with the churches and setting up Christian business institutes, whereby we teach them to do their business in a Bible, godly manner. We meet on the second Friday of every month at First Baptist of Glenarden. 7 o'clock in the evening, right there, we meet with them, and there's absolutely no cost. It's all free.
Well, that's the idea of getting this program started here on Ed Brown Show as far as economic development. We want reports from organizations like that and making appeal to the young people and young businessmen that they can get involved in the economics of this country. It's in, this is what we have to do. And I was so happy to be able to have you here, and then having a young lady on the first part of the program where that Glenarden, HUD is actually working programs there at the Glenarden Apartments, HOPE, H-O-P-E.
That's right.
And so hopefully we can start here on the show of bringing the economic development programming into Prince George's County so the young people, they can be trained just like you were saying. There's so many avenues that, and really that's out there that not being utilized to the point that there was a situation where I found out that the county lost contracts because they didn't have minorities qualifying for the project.
We've lost contracts in housing.
Have lost money.
Given the money back to the federal government.
That's
because our people were not ready.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That was appalling to me to have money going back because you didn't have trained personnel. So, hey, look, you better start looking at Ed Brown Show, because that's what we're going to emphasize here. We're going to have Mr. Wilson here coming in and giving you information. At the end of the program, you can see the phone number and the sites that you can call. We want you all to get involved in the business and the economics of this country.
Yes.
See you next time.